These have been very, very successful. Your first fantasy trilogy was called This Man, and you've the first book of the second trilogy is out, and I think it's called One Night, and the second one is due out in America very soon.
Second out's just come out.
So hugely popular.
Yeah.
Is it the sort of when you started writing initially? Were these the sort of books that you wanted to write?
I wanted to write my perfect love story.
Right.
And I lost myself in that for a long time. I wrote in secret. I was surprised what my imagination was capable of. I was scared to death of anyone ever reading it. My parents, my husband, you know.
Is that because of the content or because of how...?
I was writing essentially a love story, but there was a sharp erotic edge to it, and quite a prolific alpha male, Jessie Ward. The success, you know, it took a huge leap of faith for me to put that out there for people to read and judge. And I was as surprised as my whole family when it exploded. And I had women all over the world contacting me and wanting more.
Jessie Ward, as you mentioned there, he's a playboy, and this is the love affair between him and a young interior designer who's, is it Anna?
Ava.
Ava O'Shea. And so when you first show, who was the first person that you gave that book to
She'll
read?
love this. Kate, affectionately known as Fanny. She has her own fan club. We had a few glasses of wine one night, and I actually braved telling her that I'd wrote a story, and she pushed me to let her read it, and I did.
When did your husband read it?
He hasn't read it.
No, never read it.
Did you feel better? Because you started writing this actually before 50 Shades was out there, so that kind of blazed the trail, as it were. Did you feel better then about...
Yeah, it certainly made me, you know, I thought, God, I could never let anyone read this. Never. You know, I'm a normal girl, I'm a normal family, and after 50 Shades exploded, you know, these women were hungry for these passionate love stories, and it certainly made me think, well, actually, maybe I can put it out